The incredible sights and sounds of Vietnam overwhelm you the minute you touch down in this diverse and spectacular land. Home to almost 90 million people, Vietnam is well known for its bustling cities, its beaches and rivers. Over the past 5 years, the country has seen a rise in tourist traffic, and it's not just young travelers who are making up those numbers. Golf is becoming increasingly popular here, and it's no wonder, given the beautiful 5-star resorts and stunning golf courses on offer. We travelled to Danang, Vietnam's 4th largest city, and Na Hills Golf Club to discover a breathtaking course designed by a rather well-known golfer.
Yeah, obviously this being my first design, wanted to make it special. It's obviously back in the hills in Vietnam and just outside Danang, and we wanted to really use the contours of the land as much as possible and carve some holes through that. I think some spectacular views, some big elevation changes, and obviously very happy the way it turned out.
Na Hills Golf Club is owned by one of Vietnam's most progressive developers, Sun Group, and is located at the foot of the famed Na Hills Resort on Vietnam's central coast. It winds its way through the landscape, providing spectacular views and a new challenge on every hole.
I think the biggest thing really was being able to make the most of the site. It was, as you can see from behind me, there's a lot of hills, a lot of elevation change, so really trying to make the most of it and get a good design from that was a big challenge and required a lot of creativity from the guys, but the designers, Luke and the IMG team, and especially the construction guys who made it happen, did a great job.
The site of the golf course was always going to lend itself to quite an interesting, unique and spectacular design, and also with the design concepts that Luke had discussed with our head of design at that time, we thought that this would also be a very good fit for his first golf course and something that will ultimately become iconic in a part of the world which is growing very, very quickly in terms of golf course development and interest in the game.
The Championship Par 72 course is a whopping 7,595 yards from the back tees, but the majority of visitors will take on a much more manageable track, ensuring players enjoy the perfect balance of challenging golf and excitement depending on their ability level. The team of more than 100 caddies provide advice and local knowledge, and the on-site driving range and golf academy can be used to hone your game. And of course, the experience doesn't end when you finish your round. A restaurant serving Asian and Western classics can be found in the clubhouse, with private dining, relaxation areas, and of course, all the facilities you'd expect of a modern clubhouse. An impressive addition to the stunning setting of the Ba Na mountain region. The course provides variety and balance across 2 very distinct 9-hole layouts.
The front line is quite long and quite flat, right at the foothill of the mountain. Then the further inwards you go, on the back nine where we are now, we start going uphill. And so most of the tee shots, apart from the 10th hole, which is straight uphill, most are downhill. So the general layout is very exciting. It's a very interesting layout. You've got the par 5 5th hole, which is a 708-yard par 5 with the 250-yard carryover water from the pro tees. So in terms of layout, very interesting and quite challenging. For me personally, most picturesque hole is this hole we're on right now. It's the 17th. It's the highest point on the golf course. From the pro tee at the back, you're looking at about a 475-yard hole. It's downhill by about 20-30 meters, so any golfers are going to love it because you're going to add 20-30 yards onto your drive because it's downhill, so that makes it more enjoyable. We all like hitting it a bit further. And the second thing is you've got a direct view of the Ba Na Hills in the mountain, which you might be able to see behind me. So when you combine all those things and the playability of the hole, it becomes very, very interesting.
Just 25 minutes from Da Nang International Airport, Ba Na Hills is the 4th course in the region, and the Luke Donald design brings something different to the table.
So when Montgomery Links opened in 2008, which was an IMG design in collaboration with Colin Montgomery, there was 10,000 rounds only played in Danang during that time, whereas this year, with the addition of Na Hills Golf Club, there'll be close to 150,000 rounds now played.
There's been some good designs on the coast, but this one we felt like the land was pretty special in amongst the hills, so I think having some elevation change always adds to the golf course and makes it a little bit more interesting. So yeah, we worked hard on trying to incorporate a lot of the natural landscape.
And when the sun goes down, the golf doesn't stop at Na Hills. This stunning course is entirely floodlit, so you can enjoy a memorable round in the cooler evening air.
Night golf is something that's becoming more and more common in Asia. It's very hot, it's 35 degrees, and why not tee off at 4 or 5 p.m. when it's a lot cooler and play until 9 or 10 p.m. So it gives guests another option. It gives them a different idea in terms of how they structure their day. If they want to do something in the morning, they can then play golf in the evening. So it's really fun. Same golf course, different experience. And anybody that has the opportunity to try night golf, I highly recommend it.
So whatever your level of skill, golf in Vietnam is a paradise waiting. And with golf growing in Asia, it isn't surprising that there are plans to develop more courses like the stunning Na Hills.
We've certainly found in the Asia-Pacific market is still a golf emerging market. So we've actually found that that there is a lot of demand now for new golf course developments or existing golf course developments that are looking to engage a management company that can provide a broad range of professional services such as IMG Golf Course Management can. We certainly are able to provide unique opportunities for a lot of our clubs. That can also be through the event side of our business, and it can also be through unique opportunities that we can also provide, such as enhanced membership services or just even general service standard and quality of golf clubs.
With 3 other courses available in Danang, there is quite a choice for visiting golfers, all offering different styles of golf and scenery.
The 3 other courses we have here in Danang, all fantastic courses, all over on the ocean. So they're very flat, almost links style. We've got the ocean view holes. We're more inland, right at the foothills of the mountain. Again, you can see behind me as well. So we've got the elevation change whereas they don't. So I think as a destination, now with this being the 4th course and providing that different characteristic makes it very, very attractive.
The stunning property managed by IMG is set among some of the most impressive mountain ranges in the region, and the natural countryside is certainly included in the golf course. There are plans to develop more venues across Vietnam using the different landscapes.
At Na Hills Golf Club here, this is the 4th golf course in the market, and we certainly believe with the strong demand that exists within this part of Vietnam that there'll be more developments. The owning company here, the Sun Group, actually has plans for more golf developments in this region, which we will be a part of. So we certainly think that it's likely in the next 5 to 10 years there'll be another 5 or maybe more golf courses to cater for the demand that exists within the region, making this perhaps one of the most attractive golf destinations, certainly in Asia, if not the world.
Danang itself has seen the number of tourists rise, and in particular golf tourists. With Na Hills the 4th course in the region, it's certain those numbers will continue to grow, as the Luke Donald design offers a diverse test of golf, perhaps not seen elsewhere in the area.
There's been quite a few courses built in the last 10-15 years over there. I think it's becoming a lot more popular. We're trying to obviously grow the game in Asia as much as possible, and I think Vietnam could be a hot spot. Certainly it's trending that way.
The bigger picture is the destination of Danang and bringing more golf tourists over here from around the world. And we've seen a lot of growth over the past few years in golf tourism, and we hope to continue that. So now with the 4th golf course being us, Na Hills, we hope that we are going to play our part in bringing more tourists over here.
With international 5-star hotels, sightseeing and direct flights from the major cities within Asia, Na Hills is easily accessible. And with a great variety and mixture of playing lengths, every hole feels unique. With the breathtaking views of the mountains surrounding you, fantastic facilities catering for all needs, you really are in for some spectacular golf at Na Hills. So what are you waiting for?